great, fantastic opportunity. They made the most of that. Devin Halko has the puck. He chips that one back ahead to Chris Solomon. Solomon already has 1 goal in this game already. He's trying to make something happen. He's crossing to the middle. He shoots and he scores again. Chris Solomon with the 2nd goal of the night for the Ice Pack. Both scored by him. Really just making that one happen all by himself. A great tip ahead by Devin Halko. Chance here. Riley Johnson just takes that one off the tip from Parker Zarek. Riley Johnson has an opportunity.
Alex Robinson.
Alex Robinson
scores.
Alex Robinson just did a fantastic job there, taking the pass and making the goalie miss. He faked Graham Emmett out and did an absolutely fantastic job. A beautiful move there by Robinson. You can see the support his team has for him out there. Again, a returner from last season's squad, doing a good job here in this game. And that one's just chipped up right there. Riley Johnson just was taking that one slowly in front of the net and manages to flip that one up and in over the shoulder of Graham Emmett. Riley Johnson with the goal to the corner. Late Jadala clears that back out to Hugo. Hugo back to Jadala. Jadala across to the middle, but Solomon unable to get that one as that one goes in. Looks like Jadala tipped that one in, but Anna Stratov was right there. Didn't really see who will get credit for that one, but both of them involved right next to the puck on that play.
So we have a tough time right now tracking the puck after the initial stop.
ECU defense doing their best to protect Emmett. O'Rourke has that one. Pardon me, Parker Zarek.
And that is a
Zarek
goal.
gets
Parker
that one
Zarek.
in. And trying to find a seam. He and Parker Zarek in the corner. Matched up against Andrew Kirilov. And that one's right in. Riley Johnson
with a shot.
Yeah, really good power move right there by Riley Johnson to wheel that net and sling that puck out in front to Robinson for him to chip it upstairs. Really,
It seems to me that Graham Emmett is really good at closing down with his legs. I mean, the upper half, as we saw Riley Johnson just sliding it over his shoulder earlier on in the 2nd period, but
great opportunity there for the Ice Pack. Laith Jadala fed a perfect pass from Ryan Kinney there. Excuse me, Chris Solomon. And at this point in the game, there's not a lot of time left in this one. Again, intercepted there by Matt Miller. Matt Miller trying to make something happen, dodges by.
wow. See, that is the connection right there.
really good work right there by Matt Miller to walk his defender and toe drag around him and slide that puck across the crease for an easy tap-in goal.
Back from this one, but you know they won't stop trying. This one taken away by the Ice Pack. Another opportunity out in space, the speed right there as he takes that one and puts it right in.
That would be Garrett
Arriere just doing a fantastic job there, using his speed to just jet out in front. There was no stopping him. An excellent game comes to a conclusion. The Ice Pack continue to roll over this ECU Pirates team. That'll do it for us here.
Hey Wolfpack, I'm Mary Bristol Schneider, and this is PackTV News. We've had a busy weekend for Wolfpack sports. On Friday, the women's club soccer team faced ECU on Method Fields here in Raleigh. The Wolfpack shut out the Pirates 4-0. Also on Friday, the Ice Pack faced off against the ECU hockey team. Last season, the Ice Pack was undefeated going into nationals with a 25-0 regular season record. On Friday, the Ice Pack was victorious over the ECU Pirates with a final score of 10-2. Coach Mike Cazzillo says he's very happy with the offensive play and with how composed the freshmen were in the home opener. Senior Ian Hutchinson said that even after an excellent season last year, you still can't overlook anyone. The team's next game will be at home on Friday, October 4th against Richmond. Saturday, the softball team took on Lewisburg. We have Abby Davis to tell us more.
Hey Wolfpack fans, I'm Abby Davis with PackTV, and today is NC State's fall season opener against Lewisburg. I'm at Dell Softball Stadium. Let's see how they play. Go Pack!
The Wolfpack threw the first pitch of the game with Nestor as their starting pitcher. Lewisburg was able to make a major double play in the second inning. The first 3 innings were a slow start for the Wolfpack, but big names like Sam Gress and April Visor were able to step up to the plate and score home runs. The Wolfpack was able to continue the streak and had 6 runs in the bottom of the 7th inning. Overall, the Pack had great efficiency in their offense and defense by creating a high-scoring game for the Pack while keeping the Lewisburg Hurricanes at 0 runs. This was a great fall opener for the Wolfpack, and they were able to take home the win at 17-0.
That's all for today, Wolfpack fans. Thanks for watching. I'm Abby Davis with PackTV, bringing you into the Pack.
Also on Saturday, the men's rugby team defeated Georgetown 42-7. State proved that they are not resting on their laurels coming off a fantastic season last year, as they showed incredible depth as a whole team throughout the game. The team is currently number 15 in the nation, and as of this year is a Division I team. Coach Brian Ketchum said that the goal is to win the conference, and destiny is in their own hands. Saturday was also an exciting day for the sailing team as they won the South Atlantic Intercollegiate Sailing Association Conference Division title. Sophomore crew Olivia Gregg said the team is dialed in and looking forward to what is next. The football team traveled to Tallahassee, Florida, where they fell short in their ACC opener against the Florida State University Seminoles. Missed opportunities offensively are what ultimately led to the Pack's 31-13 loss. Coach Doran said he is proud of the way the defensive kids battled and that the team struggled offensively in a lot of ways. NC State used all three quarterbacks over the course of the game. Sunday, the men's club soccer team defeated High Point University 4-1. Referees did not show up, so the two teams decided to scrimmage, which ended at halftime, likely due to heat. I'm Mary Bristol Schneider, and this has been PackTV News, bringing you into the Pack.
Okay, just stay there for a second.
Okay.
Because what I want to do, back to new one here. All right, just give me a smile for your still. Okay,
Awesome.
done.
What's up, Wolfpack? My name is Nick Clemente, and for this week's 60-second sound off, I want to talk to you guys about games being held in Reynolds Coliseum. I believe the NC State Athletics should schedule more men's basketball games at Reynolds Coliseum during the season. That we should only hold all of the out-of-conference games and cupcake games at Reynolds Coliseum. But even ACC play for PNC Arena, trust me, I know what you're thinking. You're all going to ask, what about the big ACC games like UNC, Duke, Clemson, and Virginia? Hear me out. My reason being that the atmosphere would just be so much better since the stadium is smaller and all the sounds echo throughout the building, making the game way more electric than before. Instead of at PNC when some of the games have no one in the upper deck. And then most importantly, the games would be very convenient for students to get to, who would live on campus, so why not hold it at Reynolds Coliseum?
What's up, Wolfpack fans, and welcome to my new show. In case you missed it, I'm your host, Leah Bruce, bringing you all of your NC State sport updates from over the weekend to catch you back up on everything you missed. The NC State Women's Club soccer team defeated ECU 4-0 in Friday evening's match with just one goal in the first before turning up their offense to put the Pirates down with 3 more goals. The Wolfpack hockey team also took down the Pirates in a dominating 10-2 win, giving them a 2-0 record to start the season. With 8 different scores throughout the match, NC State walked away with an easy win. Up next, the Pack will be facing Richmond Friday evening inside the Iceplex at 9:30. The NC State football team dropped its first ACC game of the season to Florida State 13-31 Saturday evening in Tallahassee. The Pack took its only lead of the game early on in the first with a pair of field goals before the Seminoles broke through with a touchdown pass for 43 yards.
With a silent Wolfpack offense until the fourth, Florida State managed to stretch its lead to 24-6 before quarterback Bailey Hockman had his first career touchdown pass to Emeka Emezi. Next weekend, the Pack will have its first bye week, but will be back in Carter-Finley October 10th to host Syracuse at 8 p.m. The NC State volleyball team gave up 3 sets to Notre Dame, but the Wolfpack was highlighted by Melissa Evans in her 12 leading kills throughout the match. Evans now has reached double-digit kills in 13 of her 14 matches played this season, including 11 straight. Up next, the Pack will host UNC Chapel Hill Wednesday night at 7 p.m. And that's all I have for you guys today. Thanks for tuning in to In Case You Missed It. I'm your host, Leah Bruce, and we'll see you back here next week.
I'm Savannah Russell, and welcome back to the weekly review on PackTV, where we highlight the top 5 news stories in NC State sports. Starting with number 5. The NC State men's golf team finishes in 7th place in the Maui Jim Intercollegiate this weekend in Arizona. The Wolfpack improving to that 7th spot in the final day of play and shooting 6 under par as a team. And number 4. With victories over Boston College and the College of Charleston, the men's soccer team continues to improve their record as they are now 4-2-1. Then number 3. The women's soccer team has improved their record to 5-3-1. The women went to number 8 Duke this weekend, ultimately resulting in a tie with the Blue Devils after a hard-fought double overtime. Number 2. The NC State women's cross-country team kicked off their season in a dominant fashion, winning the Adidas Cross Country Challenge. Senior Ellie Hines led the Pack to the victory, and 11 of the top 12 finishes were members of the Wolfpack. The men's cross-country team took 2nd overall and had 5 top 20 finishes. Finally, number 1. The NC State football team defeats Ball State under the lights in the Wolfpack's blackout game. The Wolfpack came away with a 34-23 win. The Wolfpack look ahead to this weekend when they will travel to Tallahassee to play Florida State. This will be NC State's first ACC conference game for the season. And our PackTV Player of the Week is Tazara King. The senior women's soccer player has been dominating the field and the ACC so far this season. This last week alone, she had 3 goals and 3 assists. And against ECU, she had 2 goals and 3 assists, totaling in 7 points for the night. That is all for this edition of the Weekly Review. I'm Savannah Russell from PackTV, bringing you Into the Pack.
Locally owned and operated by an NC State graduate, the Red and White Shop is your one-stop shop for all things Wolfpack. Located in the Ridgewood Shopping Center off of Wade Avenue, the Red and White Shop recently expanded from 2,400 to 5,400 square feet. Whether you're in need of tailgating essentials, decals and magnets, home goods, apparel for people of all ages, or sporting goods, the Red and White Shop has it all. Stop by today for your NC State needs.
Hi there. You might wonder what a famous Hollywood celebrity like me is doing reading in the dark. Is this some new sort of Hollywood method acting? No, this is quite real.
Did you know that Americans use about 4 times as much energy per year as the global average? We waste energy left and right despite the fact that the dirty fossil fuels we use to power our energy sources wreak havoc on the natural world and destroys valuable wildlife habitats.
By reading with my solar-powered night vision goggles, I'm saving energy and looking sleek.
You don't have to sit in the dark like Ed Begley Jr. to save the world. Fight climate change by speaking up for cleaner, smarter energy, including rooftop solar.
Oh, that's way better. Oh.
Do your part and find out other world-saving tips at betterthaned.org.
At Potbelly, everything you find is a little bit happier, sweeter, fresher, groovier, and yummier. Why? Because at Potbelly, we know it's never enough to just eat lunch. You gotta feed your smile. Swing by for our new turkey club, handcrafted to make you smile.
We purchased the land about 3 years ago, and there was an old farmstead on there with trees. We were going to clear the land so we could farm through it. We thought we knew where the pipe was and it wouldn't be a problem, so we didn't call to get it located. The work on our property led to the damage of a light crude pipeline. Fortunately, no one was hurt, but it could have been much worse. Calling 811 and clicking before you dig are free services. It only takes minutes and can save your life.
Locally owned and operated by an NC State graduate, the Red and White Shop is your one-stop shop for all things Wolfpack. Located in the Ridgewood Shopping Center off of Wade Avenue, the Red and White Shop recently expanded from 2,400 to 5,400 square feet. Whether you're in need of tailgating essentials, decals and magnets, home goods, apparel for people of all ages, or sporting goods, the Red and White Shop has it all. Stop by today for your NC State needs.
This university is on a march to achieve our full potential.
We help empower each other to dream big and do big.
That's why I really love our slogan, Think and Do. When you get these folks from NC State, they don't mind rolling up their sleeves and getting their hands dirty.
Companies want to hire NC State students.
We make something impossible possible.
We've been equipped to go out there and do great things and to change the world.
It's in the DNA of the place. We're here to think and do the extraordinary.
Our son Arjun was 6 weeks old and already had his first intestinal surgery when he was diagnosed with cystic fibrosis. CF is a rare, genetic, life-shortening disease that affects every organ in the body and makes breathing difficult. At age 3.5, Arjun looks completely normal, but on his belly are scars from being in the operating room 9 times, which can be a reminder of our family's daily fight to extend his life. Thanks to the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation, we know we are not in this fight alone. When the foundation was founded in 1955, children with CF rarely lived long enough to attend kindergarten. Today, thanks to the foundation's groundbreaking research, advocacy, and care, some people with CF are attending college, getting married, and starting families. But there is still much work to be done. Until CF stands for Cure Found, for all people with CF, including those like my son Arjun, we will not stop. Help us add tomorrows. Visit cff.org today.
At Potbelly, everything you find is a little bit happier, sweeter, fresher, groovier, and yummier. Why? Because at Potbelly, we know it's never enough to just eat lunch. You gotta feed your smile. Swing by for our new turkey club, handcrafted to make you smile.
This university is on a march to achieve our full potential.
We help empower each other to dream big and do big.
That's why I really love our slogan, Think and Do. When you get these folks from NC State, they don't mind rolling up their sleeves and getting their hands dirty.
Companies want to hire NC State students.
We make something impossible possible.
We've been equipped to go out there and do great things and to change the world.
It's in the DNA of the place. We're here to think and do the extraordinary. This university is on a march to achieve our full potential.
We help empower each other to dream big and do big.
That's why I really love our slogan, Think and Do. When you get these folks from NC State, they don't mind rolling up their sleeves and getting their hands dirty.
Companies want to hire NC State students.
We make something impossible possible.
We've been equipped to go out there and do great things and to change the world.
It's in the DNA of the place. We're here to think and do the extraordinary.
At Potbelly, everything you find is a little bit happier, sweeter, fresher, groovier, and yummier. Why? Because at Potbelly, we know it's never enough to just eat lunch. You gotta feed your smile. Swing by for our new turkey club, handcrafted to make you smile.
Hey, welcome back, guys. I'm Will Osmond here.
Along with Brody Galloway, also here.
All right, so we're about to start here on the football game. We see both teams there kind of getting their flags on, trying to get situated right here before time starts. We have two referees out here today. I did not get their names, unfortunately, but I believe we are still playing the same rules as we do in intramural club football here, which means we have a 40-yard line as the center of the field, followed by two 20s. And you get 4 downs to get 20 yards, technically, in this. So, yeah, we will start here shortly. I believe they're trying to get the field situated with a... Oh, yep. She's getting it marked off right there where the team's going to start. Kickoffs are not played in this, so they will be just starting out in the middle of the first 20 to goal line.
An interesting wrinkle for sure is the fact that as opposed to like college and NFL where 10 yards typically picks you up a first down, are you saying 20 yards is going to get them first down here in flag football? Okay.
Exactly.
Interesting. Maybe might be a little more likely to go for a splash play or something like that, trying to get a little aggressive picking up that first down. So
oh, yeah.
We'll see what happens here.
This game's a lot of passing, too. From what I know from playing intramurals at my time here at NC State, we do a lot of passing. We never really rush.
Gotcha.
So I think that's what's kind of going to happen here.
It's exciting. Right. Definitely speeds the game up. People definitely love seeing passing. Wide receivers running. It's nothing better than a Sunday morning than a lot of passing.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah.
And it seems that every player here is ready to go, honestly. Yeah. From what I've seen, a lot of action, a lot of hype around the Chapel Hill bench especially. It's good. Yeah.
Yeah, they're out for blood. They're out for redemption. They got taken down by NC State last time they went head-to-head in this sport, so definitely looking for a shot of redemption here.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how NC State plays today. With the field out here, whenever we got was a little bit damp, but it seemed to have dried up. The weather feels great out here. I don't know what the whole conditions were last time, but let's see if they they can beat Chapel Hill again or if Chapel Hill can actually pull off a win here at NC State, which will be interesting to see.
Interesting to see for sure. Definitely agree with you. Perfect football weather, fall morning. A little brisk, but just good feeling all around. Nothing quite like it.
Oh, yes, sir. You couldn't have said it better, Brody.
There we go. So it looks like NC State's starting with the ball here.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So it looks like they won the coin toss. Let's see how they go. I think what they're probably going to end up doing is maybe an RPO would be interesting to see.
RPO. I mean, that makes sense. Definitely taking full advantage of the limited number of blockers. Oh. Okay.
All right, here we go. Passing play. Oh, and that is an incomplete pass here for NC State on their first down. It'll go to second down here. Good coverage there by Chapel Hill.
Definitely wanted to try a little misdirection there, put the wide receiver in motion, trying to catch Chapel Hill a little off guard. Unfortunately, passed just a little bit too high.
Oh, yes, but it's okay in this game because you are able to make mistakes in football and then counter on them.
I remember back when I was playing flag football, the end arounds and just reverses, putting people in motion. There we go again. We got 7 in motion again. They're gonna run the same play, and they're getting right back to him.
Here he goes. He's still gone. Oh, man, he is finally down there.
That was a very pretty shifty move by number 7 there. He made a couple guys miss. Just NC State seems to be running that same play. They like putting that man in motion and seeing what they can make happen off of it.
Oh yeah, and it worked out really well for them there. The thing about this game is now, also I did explain it earlier, you cannot actually block with your hands if you're on the line. And as a defensive player, you cannot split the lineman, go in between the middle. You have to go around them on the outside.
Got an interesting snap there from the center.
Oh yeah.
Oh, moves up in the pocket.
There he goes. There goes the quarterback. Oh.
Oh,
a pitch. Oh, they're lateraling.
Oh, look at
wow.
that.
That is interesting.
I think I could be wrong. I think there was 2 laterals on that one play. They're definitely pulling out all the stops to take down Chapel Hill here. A little hook and ladder action.
I will gladly say that I did not see happening today.
I did not either. Everybody loves the hook and ladder though.
Oh yeah, they do. Now, I mean, NC State, from what I know is since we go here at school, they practice every week. Whenever they came on last spring. Chapel Hill, I'm not sure whenever their program started, but they seem like they play a lot together.
I'd agree. NC State definitely made a lot of progress in a very short time in the history of this program.
Oh yeah, especially like you said earlier, the win against Charlotte, and that.
Did you get that? Looks like bobble out of bounds.
All right, that's an incomplete pass. That'll go to second down here for NC State. We have a flag on the play though, and we have a personal foul on the defense. More than likely, it could have been that they had split the defense or the offensive line. I think on that play. I'm not sure what that was.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Looked like he completed the pass there. Guy was out of bounds. Not sure what the flag was there, but I don't know if you noticed. It looked like number 44, the quarterback there, kind of almost threw the ball like almost underhanded or sidearmed it or something there. Just definitely trying to wing it in there. Oh, and we got a touchdown.
That is the first point scored. They're going to check the flags here after they do every touchdown pass. Yeah.
Number 7 definitely seems to be a pretty high-level playmaker for NC State. He was involved in almost all of their offensive plays. He caught that little pass in the flats early, was involved in the hook and ladder play, and then finally just brought that down the touchdown there. So.
Oh yeah.
He definitely projects to be a player that you're going to want to keep an eye on.
I think he's going to be good. It looks like so after every touchdown, you can try either for 1 point, you can try for 2, or you can try for 3. 3 is going to be all the way back here at the 20.
Okay.
2 is going to be kind of in the middle, and 1's just going to be right here at the goal line. It's always easiest to go for.
And that makes a lot of sense because, I mean, as we know, college and NFL, they're kicking PATs out there. But
yep. And it seems that he had dropped the ball there on that after point try. So it is 6-0 here, NC State, within the first half.
Chapel Hill really just kind of seemed a little out of sorts defensively there. We're kind of scrambling, weren't able to keep up with number 7. Going to look to regain some of their momentum here offensively.
Oh, yeah. Number 7 here for NC State is I believe he has 2 passes for, I'd give him about 40, 50 yards maybe.
Something around there.
Yeah.
And he's got the touchdown, and I don't know when he became involved in the play, but he definitely carried the ball in that double hook and ladder play they ran there for a little while. So
Oh, yeah, that is right.
he is all over the field. Definitely very involved in the action.
Actually, I believe he was the second person that caught that lateral.
That would make
right?
sense. That would make sense. Here we go.
Chapel Hill with the ball on their first play here for offense. Quarterback running around, and that's a flag pull for NC State behind the line of scrimmage, I believe.
Behind the line. Definitely got the stop there. Not what Chapel Hill's looking for. You don't want the loss of yardage on that first play, but
No, you do not, but that is okay. I believe Oh, no, it was not lost for yards.
oh, I'm sorry. Where was
that was
that
my
ball
fault,
stopped?
too.
Looked like he got stopped short, but looks like
Yeah.
they're going to advance the ball.
Quick quarterback here, number 12. He is one of the players to watch, as they told us earlier. Yeah.
That is right. He's got a little sneaky mobility on him. You don't see it coming, but he can kick it up a notch.
Oh, yeah. He'll roll out of the pocket pretty quick. He's
Oh,
like
yeah.
I'd say like a Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson type,
Yeah.
Russell Wilson-esque.
Yeah.
NC State, former alum, and Wisconsin.
And comparing him to
Let's see if he's got it in him. He's already moving.
That's a good pass there. Oh, great flag pull for NC State. And it looks like he was short of the first down.
I'd say so, yeah. Looked a little short there. NC State defense really seems to be on top of it, as opposed to Chapel Hill seemed like they were kind of scrambling, trying to make sense of what was going on. NC State really seems to have a game plan that they're sticking to, and they are right there every time.
Oh, yeah. Now let's see what they can do here. I believe that Chapel Hill, from what I saw earlier in their warm-ups, is that they have a pretty good deep ball.
Do they?
Yeah.
I'm interested
think
to see
so.
that. A mobile quarterback with a deep ball, that's a pretty dangerous combination offensively. So.
Oh, yeah. Especially if he can throw off his back foot that far and accurate.
Absolutely.
Oof.
Absolutely.
Don't quote me on this, but I believe the XFL could really use that unless he doesn't make it in the NFL. Yeah.
You're saying number 12 for UNC might be thinking XFL?
Oh, of course. Oh.
What?
That was
out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
And you better be careful on spiking that ball. You will get a flag for that, unfortunately.
Interesting. You got to be sportsmanship paramount here at club.
Sportsmanship is the
It's
biggest
the number
thing
one
here. Yeah. So offense likes to play here. You can also have the option to punt.
Okay.
As well. I've seen that in a couple of games that I've played in where the other team has punted.
And where is the line to gain here? Is it the...
It's the 20 right here.
20 yard
Yep.
line. So just, really just about like a yard, I guess.
Man, that's all they need. NC State just has this good pass rush, I believe, is what I'm looking at. And you got Chapel Hill. They're playing more
motion again.
Receivers than anything. Oh, and there is their first down right there. Number 22 on the catch for Chapel Hill.
It seems to me like they definitely like running the option here, getting the quarterback out moving. If he sees something, he can make the pass there. But if not, he's more than willing to take it himself, as we've seen before. So I'd say keep an eye out for that. Keep an eye out for number 12, just scrambling around, seeing what he can do with his feet, because that's what Chapel Hill's been relying on thus far.
Oh yeah, and I feel that they running that 5-man out just to go for a pass. That's pretty smart, honestly.
I'd agree, especially with a quarterback as scrappy and quick as number 12 is.
Oh yeah, they just needed that 1 yard. That's it.
Let's see what they got in store here.
Number 12 rushing out of the pocket. Let's see, and he hits. Oh, number 2. One of the other players to watch that they gave us as a Rob Gronkowski-esque.
Rob Gronkowski-esque? That's interesting.
Yeah.
Big old pass catching target there. Then just kind of hard to body up. I could see that. Again, the Chapel Hill really likes putting their quarterback, letting him scramble out of the pocket and see what he sees. He's really just commanding all facets of the offense here.
I believe that they've got some plays on the arm sleeve right there, and I think that he's kind of how do I put it? Making a decision on the fly.
I'd agree with you.
If
He's
there's or not.
audible and seeing what he sees in the defense, making the best play.
Oh, yeah. You've got number 22, I believe, here blocking for him in front. Just one lineman. Interesting tactic. Oh, and batted down by NC State's number 7. That is Connor McManus.
Connor McManus, and as we have already talked about at length, Connor McManus very involved in that first drive tons of yards, scored that touchdown. And I think it's interesting to see here. That was the first time number 12, the Chapel Hill quarterback, didn't roll out of the pocket, and it was his first incompletion in a while. So I'm looking for them to probably go back to that style of scrambling around, seeing what he can get going with his feet here.
Let's see what they do. I believe this is third down for them.
I think that's
coming up on this play. They just have to get to that 40-yard line right there. They not too much further. If they play, they do another quick pass like they did last time to get that extra yardage, they'll be fine. Got 3 lined up on the right, 1 lined up on the left.
12 rolling
12
out.
scrambling. Hits a pass to number 2. What a catch.
What a catch.
That'll bring up first down and really close to getting another one there when they just have to go for the 20. Number 12 on the day only has 2 incompletions, I believe.
Really putting together a solid, long, methodical drive here. It's a pretty big asset to be able to throw off your back foot, because if you can evade defenders while trying to make plays, or can really buy your offense some time there, that definitely seems to be something that number 12's got in his back pocket. So
yeah, he does.
Definitely looking to keep an eye out for that going forward.
I do want to see if, since he's scrambling out of the pocket a little bit, maybe takes off on a run here if he sees the opening. That'll be interesting. And it looks like that'll be the end of the first quarter. Here, the score right now is 6-0. NC State. Chapel Hill making a really good push down the field. Really good drive this play.
Really, as I said, slow, methodical, just grinding it out. Couple third downs, couple fourth downs, but just really taking their time with it.
Oh, yeah. But see, they have that confidence behind it that if they do fail, they know that they can make it on 3rd and 4th down.
I also think it's a pretty smart strategic move. We saw how fast NC State moved the ball down on that first drive. They had a ton of momentum. This could really slow the game down, maybe halt some of the momentum NC State was building up there for a while.
Yeah, and they're doing it really, really well, I'd have to say. NC State's quarterback, I'm not sure of his number at the moment right now, but he had a really good drive there, came up with those quick plays on the fly. Listen, you know, I can see the same thing out of number 12.
I could
for
too,
Chapel Hill.
It seems to me, here.
Going deep, he's scrambling, throws it, and it is unfortunately dropped here by number 59 for Chapel Hill.
That's unfortunate. We were told 59 was the big. Is that the Gronkowski type player? You said?
Oh no, that is number 2.
Number 2. Oh, my mistake. My mistake.
You're good.
59 though. You hate to see that, but it is what it is. They got another chance at it right here.
He also said number 69 was a player to watch here as the wide receiver slot. I think that, I mean, his height definitely has an advantage over here because these corners aren't as nearly as tall.
He's also wearing white shoes, and I don't know what it is, but people just look a lot faster when they're running in white shoes. That's what I've noticed. I'm telling you. Let's see. These 2 guys lined up out here. They're gonna be flying.
Yeah, they are. Oh, quick pass to number 59, and it is dropped again, unfortunately.
You hate to see that. Number 59 back-to-back drops on back-to-back plays. Definitely looking to figure it out, shore up those hands, and get the offense rolling here.
It looks like we have 3rd or 4th down here right now. You know, it's playing in that center position for number 59. He's got to be able to have that quick breakout real quick whenever the quarterback needs him, but have the hands as well to catch on the fly.
Almost somewhat of a safety valve last option there.
Oh yeah.
Got to be sure you can get those down.
These quick plays, real fast. No lineman really.
Real deep.
And there we are, number 69 with the catch, and that is a touchdown for Chapel Hill.
Right on cue. You said 69. He's an impact player to watch at the wide receiver position, and if you know what they say, impact players make impact plays. Number 69 brings down a touchdown right there.
Oh, there he is. That 12 to 69 connection. I believe that we could see that probably throughout the day today. I would say.
I'd agree with you. It looks like they just tied the game up, and should be interesting. What would you go for here?
Here, they're down. They're just tied right now at 6. I'd go for 1. Take the lead by 1. Oh yeah.
I'd agree with you.
Not too hard to get 1 point here, but it can be challenging if you pick to go for 3 or 2, depending on how well that defense is playing. And right now, NC State's defense, that's one of the only plays I've seen that they've really slacked on. But playing really well. Chapel Hill's offense looks like they're starting to get going now. Great drive. We have them lining up for 1. 3 receivers on the right, 1 on the left.
Having a fast quarterback is definitely a big-time asset in short yardage situations like this.
Yeah, it is. And he made it in.
There you go. Or
that's
I guess PAT or whatever we want to call it. 1 point for the offense there. 7 to 6.
We'll call it that extra point play. How
extra
about
point
yeah? Because PAT, man, growing up as a kicker, that's our big plays.
You grew up as a kicker. Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. Do you miss the uprights, or you think they've got a pretty good system here figured out?
I think they do. I think they've got a great system here.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well,
I wish I could have continued, but unfortunately I had an accident my senior year and could not. The muscles.
Total bummer.
Yeah.
That's a total bummer.
It is okay. It is right now 7 to 6.
7 to 6. NC State with the ball, down 1 point. I think when they got 7 up out here, lined out wide, he has been an impact player, as I've said. Very involved in the offense, very fast. Let's see if he gets something going.
There we are. That's a deep ball to number 7, Connor McManus, and he stays in bounds for the run. Wow. What a throw there.
I'm just going to say it. They cannot guard Connor McManus right now. He is just torching the defense. If Chapel Hill wants to get back in this one, they're going to need to figure out how to stop number 7 for NC State.
That was a great play. I would have to say just a huge deep ball down the field. That puts up 6 more points on the board for NC State here at Lee Field. The score right now is 12 to 7. Great pass right there from number 44 on NC State. And that looks to be Isaac Bell. In the quarterback position.
Isaac Bell. We've been talking a lot about number 12 for UNC, but I think Isaac Bell, what gets maybe not enough credit was his mobility on that play right there. He was able to evade the pressure, roll out, and then deliver just a perfect pass to McManus down the sideline, who completely outran his coverage.
Oh, yeah. Now, number 10 for Chapel Hill was very speedy on that play. Could have caught up to him. But let's see. Here we go. And that is another pass to NC State, number 45, to put one more on the board for the extra point. So it is now currently 13 to 7.
13 to 7. It's a tale of two stories here, or tale of two cities, tale of two whatever. I don't know the expression. I'm just going to keep
Cole,
rolling with it. Yeah, let's just keep it rolling. Basically what I'm trying to say here is that UNC, the way they're moving the ball is very slow. It's short yardage plays. They're going to be rolling out, dinking and dunking, throwing to the flats 3-4 yards at a time, whereas NC State really keeping the pedal to the metal. Connor McManus outrunning. He is trying to score fast and furious and often, and they are so far in this first half.
That's unfortunate for Chapel Hill there, just to let that one play, his first play too. But that extra point pass was to Brock Kopel.
Brock Kopel.
Colapel, I believe. I'm sorry for butchering that last name if I did.
It's all good. Number 45. He's seemed to have some pretty good hands there. Definitely tracked that ball down.
Oh yeah, and it looks like he's playing both sides today, as well as number 44, the quarterback. Huh.
You love to see it.
You do. Now, that is a pass deep downfield and almost brought in by number 89 for Chapel Hill. That was I'd have to say that was a good pass. Coverage right there for NC State really just held up.
45, he brings down the extra point catch and then immediately makes the stop in coverage. Just real two-way player right there.
Yeah, that's what you hope to see if you got a limited number of players that you can put on the field.
Oh, absolutely. Effort, hustle on both sides of the field, so definitely something to look out for.
I think it's going to be an interesting game here to see because personally, whenever I play flag football, we have the traditional lineup like NC State does where you have 3 linemen. Chapel Hills is brand new to me. Having 2 people block gives you more wide-out options. And here's that quarterback on the run. Unfortunately, he was stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Number 12 there, liking to see him break out today. Hopefully from bigger runs.
NC State they're bringing pressure just about every time 12 touches the ball, so it theoretically should open something up down the field if they wanted to take a shot just because of the amount of men they're blitzing at number 12. But we'll see what happens. I'm thinking eventually they might want to try and test out the cannon here and see what he's got downfield.
Oh, yeah. He's got a deep threat in number 69.
69 brought down that touchdown earlier.
Yeah. I think what NC State heard was the same thing we heard with the players to watch. Number 12, number 69, number 2, number 17.
NC State definitely seems to have read the scouting report today.
Yeah, they did. They've done their, and he is down. He had a knee down on the field there, so that play is going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage whenever he was trying to shuffle. Unfortunately, I think he slipped.
Unfortunately, yeah, it looked like I think the flag might have fallen off too there. Just absolute unfortunate play. Not what you want to see when you're Chapel Hill deep in your own territory.
Oh, yeah.
Not ideal.
Now, if your flag falls off, I know this. I don't know if they play this, but a rule with the intramurals is it goes to one-hand tag or two-hand tag.
Ah,
Yeah.
that makes sense. I don't know that that's what happened there because I think he just kind of killed the play, but
And so right now, I mean, we have looks like a cover 2, cover 3 deep for NC State. They're just going to try to block this from going to the. Oh, they're punting. Okay, here we are.
Okay.
Yep. So here's our first punt we will be seeing. And so here on these plays, no one can move until that punt is initiated, as well as if you are in NC State, you cannot block with your arms. You just have to stand there and you can shuffle. That ball seems to roll out of play here at NC State right above the 40 for them. So they're in Chapel Hill territory right now, which could be dangerous. But let's see what they're going to do here. We have number 17 coming on the field for Chapel Hill, who is one to watch as well.
Oh, yeah.
Being the only female out here, let's see how she does. Like we said, she had a great warm-up. And she was looking good whenever she was catching passes. Her coverage, I did not see that for defense, but she's going in here on the line, it looks like. So she could be a quick threat that NC State has to worry about.
Definitely, I'd say in my experience with flag football, definitely the female players tend to be smarter. If I'm being honest here, they run sharper routes. They're fast. They know what they're doing. And I think I could be wrong here. I think they might have brought her in here to maybe try and neutralize number 7, who's been such an impact player deep downfield.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Looking for his guy.
Broke
He's
the
going
line
for
right
number
there.
7. And was that
And
caught?
that was a catch for number 7 as well. Another touchdown for him. That is going to bring the score here to 19-7 already in this first half. First half of the game, second quarter still.
Number 7 putting up like a Randy Moss on Thanksgiving type performance here.
Oh
3
my
catches,
goodness.
3 touchdowns. Actually, it might be more than 3 catches. I don't really know. All I know is that he is giving the UNC defensive backs fits.
Yeah, he is. He's putting up a little bit of a threat here. They're going to have to watch out. Because, man, is he, as we like to say in the NFL, and whenever you term to Zeke, he is eating.
He is feasting.
Yes, he is. Hey, well, I mean, what a great game to do it on right before Thanksgiving, too.
Absolutely. 44 makes a man miss.
44 misses on the run, and there's a
throwing
flag thrown, but he was incomplete because his flag fell off as well as he dropped the ball.
Interesting to see
before
what
going in.
the call might be here.
Yeah, that's going to be an interesting one to see. So it could be flag guarding, which is unfortunately called all the time.
Yeah.
Here, because you can't run with the ball down like this, tucked against your chest, and having your arm swing about around your waist. You'll get called for it.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. It's a part of the game. It's just, I'd say, kind of a natural reaction, just based on people's muscle memory of growing up playing football. You don't want to get tackled. You don't want to get tagged. So you naturally kind of want to protect yourself, but against the rules, unfortunately here.
It seems like that play was against that flag was against Chapel Hill.
It was.
Moved them up just another, maybe a step. And oh
my!
Wow!
Wow!
That was interesting.
I have never seen a play like that in my life. Everybody was talking about the Patrick Mahomes no-look pass last year. I think he just went behind his
He
back.
went behind
he
the
went
back.
behind the back, no look.
And it was almost there.
It was almost there.
It was almost there.
That's unbelievable. That's a very innovative play there. What's going on?
That was a personal foul on the defense. They're going to run that back
again
for the extra point. Try right here. But goodness gracious, if y'all didn't see that at home, man,
that was something. Let's see. I'm interested to see if 44 whips that out again.
Yeah.
'Cause that was definitely something.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would say I would rewind the stream right now. And that pass is unfortunately dropped, but that is another flag on the field.
Uh-oh. Whoa.
And we have number 22 and somebody else getting in a little bit of a tussle right here.
22 for Chapel Hill, I think, wanted a flag there, but not going to get it, looks like, from the refs.
Yeah, unfortunately not, but let's see what this flag is on. And
they're calling a personal foul, but
that is another personal foul on Chapel Hill, it looks like.
I'm not really seeing the signals they're going with. They're going to line up for the extra point again, so I think that is against the defense. Maybe, was that holding?
That was I believe it was a personal foul on the defense, yeah.
Did they say what it was, or?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
It could be that they're splitting that offensive line, which you can't do.
Can't do it.
Or it could be that they dropped the shoulder on there. on their way to try to get him. But here we go, lining up again.
3 times the charm.
This would be the 4th, and that is in for an extra point.
There he is.
Number 45 again for NC State.
45, the extra point, man. They got 7 for touchdowns and 45 for extra points, it looks like.
Hey, they are doing a really good job here on their offense. Their defense is playing pretty sharp. Chapel Hill, unfortunately, could not get anything going on that last drive, but let's see if they can do it again.
They need
put up
to,
another
They
7.
got to get something going. They gotta find an answer for number 7 because he is just simply outrunning the defense. They put a deep safety on him. He's just gonna blow by him at 44. Really putting that thing on a string for him. Just dropping it in there, right in the breadbasket. Chapel Hill gonna need to find an answer for him defensively, but more important and first, they're gonna need to get something going offensively.
Yeah, they are, and I think they just need to capitalize on what they're doing with spreading out all their wide receivers. Is NC State has 2 on the line at all times. You can just easily drop one right there over the top of the line. Well, granted, let me say this. They tried earlier, unfortunately, and number 59 could not grasp the ball, put it in his hands. There's number 2 again, and he is gone. He was going to be heading out there.
Interesting adjustment. It seems like NC State previously on a couple previous drives had been rushing 2 or 3 people. They only rushed 1 on that first down there, so might be changing up their coverages and their defensive schemes a little bit, trying to adjust. Although I don't really know why you'd want to. It seems like their defense had been effective up until this point, but never too soon to try something new.
From what I'm looking at, it looks like they're playing man coverage, and that's a ball out to the outside. Number 2 again on the catch. They're going to call their first timeout of this half.
Number 2 able to track the ball down, get a couple back-to-back catches there. Unfortunately, not able to create that much separation. Gets brought down immediately after making those catches.
Yeah, there shouldn't be too much time left here in this second quarter, but Chapel Hill really moving with number 2. I hate to say it, but he is a big threat that NC State definitely needs to capitalize on. Put maybe another coverage, another lineman on him. Or, middle linebacker.
Yeah, I'd agree with you. I'd say unless he can start picking up more yards, they might not need to be worried that much about doubling just because he's not really coming up with any chunk plays. But he is definitely somebody that just seems to bring down everything they throw his way. So
oh, yeah.
Definitely keep an eye out for him defensively.
He did beat his man off the line there, so that's why, unfortunately, yeah, I was seeing more into the future by doubling it.
I understand. I understand what you're saying there. Let's see if they go back to him.
And he throws that one up, and it is almost brought down by number 9.
Number 9.
Double coverage there, though.
Double coverage. Number 9 got a hand on it. I actually thought he was going to bring it down there for a second, but unfortunately not to be.
That was a big lofty play there from number 12 as he was off his back foot, but he was about to get his flag pulled, so it was smart that he got rid of that. Unfortunately, it was not brought in for him. Number 9 there with a hand on it, like you said. I thought he had that.
I'd like to see. We've seen the mobility out of the UNC quarterback. We know he can run. We know he can pick up first downs with his feet. We know he can throw off the run. I'd like to see if he can just sit in the pocket and really read the defense, make the correct play, make the correct pass here on this play. 'Cause it seems like that might be what the offense needs here.
Being down 2 touchdowns right now, I think they might need to have to put someone else on the line. But NC State's only going run rusher. Man, is he quick? Oh, and there's number 59, and he could not bring that one in, unfortunately.
Between the hands.
Oh, my goodness.
Unfortunate. Number 12, it was a pretty good throw there. He found the man. He diagnosed the coverage, dropped it in there for 59, but just could not track it again.
He put that one in his breadbasket, unfortunately. Man, we keep saying unfortunately, but he just did not bring that down.
We've said unfortunately a lot of times today.
Oh, yeah.
We'll cut down on that moving forward.
We'll try that, hopefully, but 12 right there with a great pass, I would have to say.
Oh, fantastic pass. Dropped it right in there for him, but can't catch them all. 59, going to need to shore up the hands a little bit and see what he can get going here.
He's got it. He might as well just go ahead and start heating up his hands because it's a little chilly out here.
You think that's what it is? Got the frozen hands?
Oh,
a little hard to bring down the ball?
Potentially. You never know. And there's another ball up, and good coverage there for NC State to block that pass off to number 9 for Chapel Hill, who was the intended receiver.
I think this is this bringing up 4th down, or was that 4th down?
That was 4th down.
That was 4th down. Okay,
yep.
So that's gonna be bring about a change of possession here. Let's see if they can find an answer for number 7.
Well, I'd say if you're NC State, I'd just go into the half, go ahead and kneel this one down. I wouldn't really try to put up some numbers if there's not that much time left.
You think?
Just be respectful, but I think since it is
Listen,
this NC State Chapel Hill rivalry, they're going to put it up.
Oh, come on. It's the rivalry. It's interstate. You got Raleigh, you got Chapel Hill, NC State. You can't take the foot off the gas here. You got to try for a last second big play here.
You know, you could be right here, and it looks like they're going to do that exactly. And a lateral to the outside. He's taken off. As you see, you hold your hands up there to get through, and that's a flag pulled from number 69 for Chapel Hill to stop that play of going into the end zone. But, man, he took off.
It's NC State, their focus really seems to be on getting their playmakers in space and just really letting them cook with what they can. So they get a dynamic player, they put him in the open field, and they just say, do what you can, try and make people miss, try and score here for us. Whereas Chapel Hill, they like to sit there, take the snap, check down, throw the smart pass. Two very different styles here offensively.
And there we have the same play over again, number 44, taking that rush. I'm not going to lie, he had me in the first half. Right there, that quote, that funny little meme. But he had me there at first whenever he was taking it off, and then just lateral twice.
They're big on the gadget play, on the just trying to catch the defense off, put somebody in motion, lateral, just do whatever you can to get the upper hand. Really seems to be working.
Okay, they're doing it, and they're doing a good job of it.
Offense kind of reminds me of the San Francisco 49ers offense in the NFL right now. A lot of really speedy, quick players. They're really just doing their best to get them in space, see what they can do.
Oh yeah, are you an NFL guy or an NCAA football guy?
Well,
college football.
Unfortunately, I go to state, so after the homecoming game last night, I think I might be turning my attention a little more NFL centric.
There you go. Oh, and there. Oh, there's his pants.
Pants have been pulled down.
Yep.
Not what you're looking for there for number 45. Quick recovery. Got him pulled back up. That's what you love to see.
You got to do what you got to do to get that flag, and I guess, hey, they were going for the flag. Grab the pants.
Unfortunate casualty of the game. Sometimes your pants will get pulled down.
Yeah.
Not a whole lot you can do about it. Sometimes you just got to take it in stride and keep moving.
At that point, you're just like, oh, my buttocks are out.
They are out. Let's cover them back up.
Let's just pull it back up and keep going.
Let's get it back up and keep it rolling.
Yeah. A funny story about that. We were playing football one time here at NC State during intramurals, and my buddy was playing quarterback, and they went for the flag, and the guy pulled his pants, pulled him down, and then ended up ripping them. So my guy's got to play in the little spandex underwear for the rest of the game.
That's rough. Hey, that's commitment right there.
It was.
That's just putting football over everything. You got to respect it, but at the same time, I'm gonna whip the word back out. Very unfortunate there for your friend. You don't want that to happen.
He said, "Ref, what do I do now? I have no pants." And they go, "Well, you could run to the gym and get some." He goes, "Nah, I'm good. I'll play in my undies."
Fair enough.
Number 2 there on the catch. Oh wow, great move there, just to get around the defender.
Little hook there. I think they probably thought he was going out of bounds or something. Defender falls down, spin around, and pick up maybe.
He took use of that slippery grass right there.
Absolutely.
Caused that defender to maybe try to walk off, see if he can find his ankles after that one.
Yeah, man, that was a rough look for the NC State defender there, but I think he should be okay.
He should recover here soon.
I'm really wanting to see UNC try and mix something up, try and get a player like maybe number 69 or somebody speedy like that can do something offensively. Just try and get the ball in their hands and see what they can do for you.
Yeah, they need to pull something out right here. And that's a good move right there by the quarterback, just to have that draw, trying to open this up. And he puts it right there in number 22's hands. Number 22 for Chapel spinning, got pulled. See, he's down. That is a first down, though, which is good. Clock's still rolling, though, which is they got to do this on the fly.
I like the play design from Chapel Hill there. Basically, they gave the quarterback, all the wide receivers ran their routes. They said if everybody's covered, which they were, they got the center there. He can just kind of run a little screen, run a little out route there at the very end, last second for check down for the quarterback. Just a good safety option in there and really pays dividends.
It looked like on that last play where he tried to put it in his breadbasket last drive, he was going to run a post.
Yeah.
Which could be deadly.
It could be. Let's see. I'm really wanting to see Chapel Hill take a shot here, and I think they might be gearing up for one.
Yeah, they had that great pass to number 69 to put up their first touchdown of the game. Well, their only touchdown at the moment.
Yeah, at the moment.
At the moment, yeah. To actually this right
back corner.
right out. Yeah.
He is, yeah. Credit to the NC State defense, though. They have definitely stepped it up since then and said they are not going to let the top get taken off their defense again, which they haven't.
Oh, no. Yeah, they've got good linemen to rush with number 26's speed.
Oh, no, I didn't even notice this. Number 69 has wide receiver gloves on. That's dangerous. That just shows the level of commitment. You always be worried if you're covering the guy with the wide receiver gloves on because you know he is committed.
And as you said, he's wearing white cleats, which is scary, but it's also white gloves.
White gloves and white cleats, and he's bird number 7, and they're going deep for him.
And they're going deep, and that is intercepted by NC State's number 2. Number 12 there threw off his back foot for Chapel Hill.
Mm-hmm.
Put that one right into the NC State corner's hands. And that is, that is just flags that they had pulled. I thought that referee down there had thrown a flag.
I'll tell you what, though, you are not kidding. White gloves, white shoes. The guy might as well be Usain Bolt. He looks like he's running 1,000,000 miles an hour out there. I don't know what it is about the shoes, but they make it look like you're flying.
He is he's ready. He's a football guy.
He's a football guy.
So right now out of this half, who would you say has been the most impactful player on this field?
That's a great question. I got to go with number 7. He's really just seems to just be shredding the defense. 44, he's got stuff going with his feet on the extra points, but when he needs something.
Yep, and that is another deep ball. Oh, incomplete pass, but the intended receiver is number 7, as you were saying. He was in double coverage.
He's in double coverage. He's just the quarterback has enough confidence to say, even if you're double covered, I think there's a chance you're going to be able to outrun it, and I'm still going to throw it to you, even if it doesn't look like it's there. Yeah. Because there's a chance it might be.
He goes, hey, you're fast, you're speedy. I'm gonna just put it on a dime for you.
Oh yeah.
Try to at least.
A lot like the Matthew Stafford Megatron connection back in the day. Just basically, I'm just gonna throw it up there and see what happens.
Jeez.
And generally, more often than not, it ends up working out.
More often than not, Megatron comes down with that ball. And for that one play that he was in the end zone in quadruple coverage, came down with the football.
Man, retired too soon, but. Even though we're not able to watch Calvin Johnson on Sundays anymore, fortunately for us, we can watch number 7 for the NC State club flag football team. So, basically the same thing when you think about it.
Hey, pretty much here.
They're going.
Oh, wow.
He didn't even see the ball.
He didn't. He spun around.
He wasn't looking at the ball there. How did he bring that one down?
I don't know. I don't know. He was hitting a spin move, turned around, and then catches it one-handed.
With the offhand. It's just. This is special. I gotta be honest here. This is a special player.
Kid's having himself a day. That's gonna bring up a first down for NC State on this drive, but they called a timeout here. And
is that?
Oh, it looks like we're going to half.
Yeah, I think that's.
Looks like we're going to halftime right now. So, score currently right now is 27-7. NC State. Chapel Hill really didn't have that many opportunities that they could capitalize on. I think that they're going to go into this half. They're going to talk about it as a team. They can come out being better. That's what I'd hope to see because, man, from what I saw in the warm-ups, they had a pretty great team. NC State really capitalizing on their opportunities here, especially number 7, like you said, is a man to focus on.
Yeah. He's just gashing that defense. Chapel Hill definitely wants to be sure that they can shore up that defense a little bit, make sure they don't give up any big-time chunk plays like they have in the first half here.
Yeah.
But it's definitely a great one for sure.
It is a great one, and we'll be back here shortly with NC State Chapel Hill's club flag football game.
Locally owned and operated by an NC State graduate, the Red and White Shop is your one-stop shop for all things Wolfpack. Located in the Ridgewood Shopping Center off of Wade Avenue, the Red and White Shop recently expanded from 2,400 to 5,400 square feet. Whether you're in need of tailgating essentials, decals and magnets, home goods, apparel for people of all ages, or sporting goods, the Red and White Shop has it all. Stop by today for your NC State needs.
Hi there. You might wonder what a famous Hollywood celebrity like me is doing reading in the dark. Is this some new sort of Hollywood method acting? No, this is quite real.
Did you know that Americans use about 4 times as much energy per year as the global average? We waste energy left and right despite the fact that the dirty fossil fuels we use to power our energy sources wreak havoc on the natural world and destroys valuable wildlife habitats.
By reading with my solar-powered night vision goggles, I'm saving energy and looking sleek.
You don't have to sit in the dark like Ed Begley Jr. to save the world. Fight climate change by speaking up for cleaner, smarter energy, including rooftop solar.
Oh, that's way better. Oh.
Do your part and find out other world-saving tips at betterthaned.org.
At Potbelly, everything you find is a little bit happier, sweeter, fresher, groovier, and yummier. Why? Because at Potbelly, we know it's never enough to just eat lunch. You gotta feed your smile. Swing by for our new turkey club, handcrafted to make you smile.
We purchased the land about 3 years ago, and there was an old farmstead on there with trees. We were going to clear the land so we could farm through it. We thought we knew where the pipe was and it wouldn't be a problem, so we didn't call to get it located. The work on our property led to the damage of a light crude pipeline. Fortunately, no one was hurt, but it could have been much worse. Calling 811 and clicking before you dig are free services. It only takes minutes and can save your life.
I gotcha. All right, guys. Will Osmond here, back with
Brody Galloway.
Halftime here at NC State. It's starting to warm up here a lot. So, Brody, what do you think the key impacts of this game have been so far for NC State to take the lead against Chapel Hill?
I think the key definitely has been really the quarterback play and the play from number 7 out of the wide receiver position. He is just outrunning everybody that's trying to guard him. They're putting double teams on him. He's running through them, and number 44 for the quarterback there for NC State just dropping it in perfectly right in the breadbasket every time he needs it. If Chapel Hill wants to be getting back in this game, they've got to make sure they can try and neutralize him, take number 7 out of the game, because otherwise they're just scoring too fast. This game could get out of hand for Chapel Hill.
You're 100% right there. So then what are some things as well that Chapel Hill can probably do offensively to try to get their score running back up, because they are down 20 correction on the score as well. It is 28-7 currently, so they are down by 21 points.
That's a great question. I think what Chapel Hill can do from an offensive standpoint to try and get back into it is they've kind of got a slow pace of play right now. They're not really throwing the ball down that field that much, doing too many gadget plays, moving stuff around. They got to go maybe swing for the fences a little bit more if I were Chapel Hill. Go for the home run a little more and just really not be afraid to wing it a little bit. Try and throw the ball downfield.
Well, thank you guys. We'll tune back in here shortly with another commentating and bringing back on the third and fourth quarters.
Our son Arjun was 6 weeks old and already had his first intestinal surgery when he was diagnosed with cystic fibrosis. CF is a rare, genetic, life-shortening disease that affects every organ in the body and makes breathing difficult. At age 3.5, Arjun looks completely normal, but on his belly are scars from being in the operating room 9 times, which can be a reminder of our family's daily fight to extend his life. Thanks to the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation, we know we are not in this fight alone. When the foundation was founded in 1955, children with CF rarely lived long enough to attend kindergarten. Today, thanks to the foundation's groundbreaking research, advocacy,
The third quarter at NC State's Lee Field, Chapel Hill with the ball to start out with. Like you said, Brody, they just need to kind of move stuff offensively because they're a little slow. Who do you think that they should target here on this?
That's a good question. I mean, really their biggest offensive play and one of their only offensive plays was that deep throw to number 69. So I think if they can maybe try and replicate the magic there, get something going.
Here we go. We have number 12 taking off for a good rush. I believe he got a first down on that.
Nice.
Yep. He did get a first down on that. That was a great play. That's what we were looking for, is that spark right there. is him just flying out of the pocket. Since he's been able to do it behind the line of scrimmage, why not just take off ahead?
He seems to, yeah, he's definitely been running the defense here, trying to get something going on the legs, and maybe that could shift some of the defensive attention his way and free something up in the vertical game. So we'll see what happens here.
This brings on a first down here for Chapel Hill. Let's see if they can do anything. This drive's starting out pretty decently for him with this first play. I think, oh, man. Yep, they're going 4 out, 2 left, 2 right. Looks like 2 slot receivers.
Looks like 45 blitzing. No.
Nope, and that is it. Oh, wow. Good play there just to get some short yardage there for the offsides on NC State. Number 45, they look like he was about to Troy Polamalu.
Yeah, it looked like he was about to jump over the line or something there. I don't know what he was doing, but he came in screaming.
Yeah, he did. Now, let's see what he can do here. They got a 5 yards on this play. They're going to try to do it again to call him off. No, they're not going to do it again. Pass out to the side to number 2. It is caught and brought down. It's right there at the 40. So there it is going to be second down.
Number 2, definitely. I'm forgetting the numbers again of who we said was going to be the Gronkowski-like player, but I'll say, was that number 2?
That is number 2, yeah.
Oh, perfect, because that's exactly what I was going to say. Definitely seems like a tight end, great for the short yardage situations. They can check down to him, and he's going to bring the ball down if it's in his vicinity.
Exactly. And that is a flag on the play. It looks like offense might have been offsides. Because they see, yep, that is going to be offsides on the offense.
Gotcha. That's unfortunate for the offense. They were just starting to get rolling a little bit, getting pushed back by a penalty, but we'll see what they got here. It almost seems like UNC is a little bit too buttoned up for their own good. They're almost a little bit too polished in the sense that they really just making the smart play almost to their own detriment, and the fact that they're just checking down, kind of short yardage runs, really reluctant to go for the Hail Mary.
Yeah.
The big time play, but
maybe
that'll change here.
Let's see here. We got a lot of players going deep.
Right on cue.
And it's going to be in the middle of the field, and that's caught by number 89. That is brought down for the first down. That's very short here to the 20. That's a great play.
Great play. It was tipped by the defender there into his hands. Dangerous pass, but ultimately ended up working out for UNC there.
Yeah, that's what they needed here, that little boost. This is going to be first down right here for Chapel Hill as well. As a substitution, number 45 coming out for NC State.
Number 45. He's been huge for NC State on both sides of the ball, making plays in coverage and catching all those extra points.
Yeah. Here we have first down play from Chapel Hill.
Great blocking from number 22 there.
Oh, wow. Missed the flagpole there. And a quick pass out to number 22, and it is dropped.
Unfortunate. Number 22, it's hard to block in flag football, as you touched on earlier, with the fact that you can't really use your hands, push people the way people want to. But I think 22, given the circumstances, gave about the best block he could have. Just unfortunately might have gotten too used to not using his hands, was not able to make the catch on that
Yeah.
play.
That's not the best play the best result that could have come out of that play, because 22 had some space if you would have caught that.
Also not the worst either, though. Number 12 almost got sacked on that play with the defender coming.
And that would have been, I'd say like a 10-yard loss.
Big time loss, yeah. Good thing for Chapel Hill. They did not have to deal with that. 12 with the pump fake. Floating it.
Almost brought down by number 9.
Number 9, just a little bit outside his reach. There.
That's okay, though. There's still those big plays is what you're looking for. That's going to bring up third down here for Chapel Hill. They only got to get to the 20, which is very short. I'm thinking that they could go with a quick route here and just easy.
Sorry, did you say this is fourth down?
This is third down.
Third
Sorry.
down. Gotcha. No. Yeah, I think you probably said that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think just maybe a little slant, a little button hook, something like that, just pick up the yards.
Yeah.
Although if they only need one, I'd definitely be looking for number 12 to roll out again, probably to his right, maybe to his left. Here he comes, going left.
And he is going to rush it, and that is going to bring up first down. Good little move there on the inside just to get that extra couple yards. But, hey, it worked.
I compared the Wolfpack offense to the 49ers earlier. I'd say the Chapel Hill's playing a little bit like the Baltimore Ravens right now, and the fact that they've got their mobile quarterback in the backfield making people miss, trying to dink and dunk, get stuff going down the field, and if not, just take off with his legs. I think that's probably the best comparison. And they've even got the speedy wide receiver. For the Ravens, it's Hollywood Brown. For UNC, it's number 69 on the far side of the field right now.
And they got the Mark Andrews-esque tight end.
Mark Andrews-esque hands, too, unfortunately.
Yeah. And a little floater there to number 22 just to get some yardage on this play. And he makes it. Makes it through 2 defenders without getting his flag pulled, but that is a flag down on the field.
What do you think the call is going to be there?
Flag guarding.
Flag guarding?
I would say with the roll.
Interesting.
No, actually, personal foul on the defense. Oh, it could have been there because they double teamed him and he fell, and then he got tripped up. I think that could be it.
Gotcha. That would make sense.
Yeah, that's going to be half the distance to the goal line, I believe. That's a good take. I would not deny that.
I'm interested to see how Chapel Hill really, last time they were not afraid to get their quarterback out and move and try and pick up the yards with his feet in these short yardage situations. I'd expect them to do the same again here.
Exactly. We got, I've been thinking about this whole time.
What have you been thinking about?
Number 59 kind of reminds me of a Seth Rogen.
Seth Rogen?
Yeah. Quick pass out to number 22 here. That is going to be a flag pulled down in the backfield. The quarterback got sacked. That's for massive yard loss.
He is not liking that call. Number
No.
12, he is almost staring down the ref there, hands on the hips. He's not happy about that call. But
that was a quick reaction time from the referee.
Definitely. Very, very boom, quick play. I think the ref made the right call there.
I think she did too. Well, it would have to be a very, very close call for them to, not do it.
Yeah.
Most of the time.
Especially the score the way it is.
Yeah. And, I'm not saying that these refs are going to help Chapel Hill. And a quick pass out number 22 here again. And he gets pulled before getting into the house.
So which down is this bringing up right here?
This is going to bring up, I believe, fourth.
Fourth down. Interesting. A lot riding on this play. This can get you right back in the game, or this can almost kind of put it. I'm not going to say out of reach because nothing's out of reach in flag football. But
third down. Sorry.
Third down. Okay. Well, then you know what? Disregard everything that I just said because they got 2 more tries at it coming up, and they're in pretty good position here. But again, it is crucial that they come away here with some points.
These quick passes out number 22 are working out in their favor, I would say. The way that they needed it to.
Yeah.
It's not that deep threat like you were talking about earlier is what they could be working on. But hey, it's getting them those yardage.
It's effective, no doubt about it. Definitely a great last-ditch safety valve type player who can pick you up yards if you need it. My only fear is when you're down 3 scores, you kind of want to get something going a little bit faster. But
yep, flag on the field on that. Pass was overthrown there by number 12 with his intended target to be number 59 in the end zone. But it looks like this could be going against the defense. It is going to be oh my goodness, I'm looking for a certain word, but the defense there, he ran into the offensive lineman and dropped his shoulder in on him. Number 22 to be exact. He got his shoulder dropped on him, so that's going to be personal foul. That's what I was looking for.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, overthinking something so simple.
It's all good. I think you were probably looking for the specific terminology, and I don't know if there is anything. So
yeah,
understandable. I'd say.
That's the end of the third quarter.
End of the third quarter. Yeah. So as I was saying, it's interesting. Generally, when you're looking at a game like this, the time of possession can kind of tell the story of the game in the sense that the team that dominates the time of possession usually dominates the game. But and here, UNC has held onto the football for the vast majority of the playtime here, but yet they're just not able to get it done in the red zone when they need to. Whereas NC State just quick plays, quick giant gash plays.
Massive just bombs in the end zone.
Putting up a lot of points in a very short amount of time.
Number 7 is speed. Is still killer. We haven't seen anything in this third quarter because Chapel Hill has had the ball the entire time. But this is going to be, I believe, third down again.
That's my only
for
fear.
them.
That's my only fear for Chapel Hill is what I was saying. It's they're moving the ball down, they're marching down, but the problem is that if you're down 3 scores and it takes you a whole quarter for one drive, then you're not gonna be able to tie the game back up. So in order to potentially tie this game or win it going forward, they're definitely gonna need to pick up their pace of play.
Yeah, they will. And the score still here stands. They're down 21 points still with the NC State leading with 28. UNC 7, if you are just now tuning in. I think this could be completely... Oh, my goodness! Wow.
Oh, my.
What a grab.
What a one-handed snag away from his body. He's running one direction. He lays out the other way. He just one hand tracks it, palms it. That was
impressive.
Very impressive right there.
Wow. Number 9 for Chapel Hill with that good catch.
What a touchdown grab. Making up. I think he went for, like I was saying earlier, alongside the sideline down here, went for a one-handed grab, and it didn't work out. Now, finally able to bring down that touchdown with a very, very impressive catch.
That's going to bring the score here to 28-13. Now, let's see, are they going for 1 or are they going for 2? That's a good question because they're going to want to try to put more points up on the board if they can, but they really need to just play smart, I feel like, and go for 1. And going for 1.
Here's just a random idea. Let's say you're down 3 scores. If you went...
And that's going to be good for 1. Pass number 69. That's a smart move. Smart play there.
Smart play. Definitely
Smart play.
Get your playmakers moving around, running routes.
Yeah.
Juking people out.
That's going
to in the end zone by himself.
That's going to bring the score to 28-14. He broke his pass coverage right there. That cornerback lost his footing. I think just misread the play. 69 capitalized on that.
Communication, definitely.
Yeah.
Coverage breakdown and not afraid to capitalize. I am interested to see. They are NC State playing ahead right here, but their pace of play, the style they play, they like to air it out, throw the ball downfield. Are they going to try and maybe slow it down to put this game on ice, see if they can end this game, or are they just going to keep playing the way they've been going, just get people out running and try and go for the home run again?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I think.
And, number 7 here on this catch.
Space. Makes a man miss.
Makes 2 men miss, and he makes a 3-man miss. And he's going to kneel it right there. He just sat down. Oh, my goodness, man. That kid is having a day, son.
He's looking like... Who is he reminding me of? You ever watch...
He reminds me of Steve Smith.
Reminds me of Steve... do you remember Dante Hall, the
yes,
the
I do.
for the Chiefs? He had some moves, and this guy's reminded me. He stop, start, get to A to B. He can fly.
He's got that quick pace right off the step, kind of like Christian McCaffrey does.
Oh, yeah.
Whenever he's running.
Yeah.
I have to say that because Christian McCaffrey's my guy.
That's understandable.
In the NFL.
Understandable. Well, listen, we're here in Carolina. Gotta love Christian McCaffrey. I will tell you, number 7, his stop and start is incredible.
And there goes a deep pass to number 45. And he tried to lay out for it, but he missed it. It's a good look.
You gotta love the aggressiveness, though.
Yeah.
NC State, even though they don't need it, even though they're up 2 scores in the fourth quarter, they are still going to be throwing that deep post for number 45.
He tried to lay out for that one, but I think he's hurting a little bit off of going down in his chest like that.
It'll do that, but you still gotta love the effort there from 45.
Oh yeah, I think he's good. He's saying he's good. He's gonna go back in here. He's gonna be a big play factor. He's one of the best corners that they have on the defense right now, blocking a couple of passes that could have been very hurtful to the score. Here we go. NC State, new quarter. Number 7 making another man miss, making 2 men miss, and he's into the end zone for another touchdown.
That's incredible.
Wow.
See, what they did there is they ran a little bit of a misdirection. They made it look like they were going to do the little check down play they had done earlier where they had number 7 in motion. They pump faked that, got the cornerback a little bit off balance, and then had number 7 take off downfield. So
yeah,
a little misdirection, a little little trickery on the part of NC State there, and number 7 adding to his historic day here.
Goodness gracious, put him in the NC State Club Flag Football Hall of Fame already. This kid needs a spot.
This is a legendary performance if I've ever seen one.
I don't know if they're going to ever be able to break that record that he's holding right now. 4 touchdowns.
I'm telling you, people are going to be coming back here playing club flag football in 6 years and be like, hey, you remember that day number 7 had 5 touchdowns? They're going to be saying that.
And he tried it again, the backwards pass.
Listen, he's going for the backwards pass.
He's got to hit it. He's going to try to hit it.
He is trying to add that to his bag. I don't know what the competitive advantage of the backwards behind the back no look pass is, but it looks cool. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, I think it's all for cool style points, not really for the points.
That's understandable.
The scoreboard. Now the score that was a try for one here for NC State. The score is currently 34-14. If you are just now tuning in, number 7 got that touchdown for NC State. Now that brings on Chapel Hill's offense. Let's see if they can capitalize here on this drive. They did last drive, which took them the whole third quarter, granted. But I think that they could do it.
I think so, too. I think when you've got a mobile quarterback, you can't ever count them out. They're not afraid to play make, get things going here. They really are going to need to pick up the pace of play, though, and I think their best method of doing it is I don't think they've got any safety help on number 69 here if they wanted to run them on just a streak here. That's exactly
what they're doing.
And they're going to him.
And that is an Oh, wow. That's a catch. Oh, they're going to rule that one a catch for NC State. That is an interception for number 30, NC State safety. It looked there like number 69 had batted it out of his hands whenever he took a step down, but they are going to call that one caught.
Interesting. That's a controversial call there. I think it's a good call for the most part, but it is tough to know if he had full possession of the ball before getting it batted out of his hands. I like the play call there. You've got a very speedy, tall guy. He's wearing white cleats. You got to throw him the ball there, but just unfortunately a little bit underthrown there from 12. Gives the ball right back to NC State, and let's see if.
I think I know why they ruled that one is because you can't have a fumble in flag football. That would have been a fumble.
That makes sense. It was close to whether he had possession or.
Oh, and that's a great pull by number 59 for Chapel Hill. That sends them back. Wow, that's a lot of yards back. What is that? That is a flag down on the field. I'm not sure what that call was.
They're down a lot, but they are 59 not quitting. He is still going 100 miles an hour. I think maybe
they're calling too many players on the field for Chapel Hill, which I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7 players on the field. I don't know why they would call that. Well, let's see. Because if that comes into play, that they had more players on the field, that sack is for nothing.
That is true.
And they're waving off the flag. Okay. So they're bringing that one back.
Interesting to see number 7. I think they're giving him a breather.
Interesting.
They are
second down here.
Not bringing number 7 onto the field for this one. I wonder if that's out of necessity or they're just giving him a breather.
He's done his time here today.
They're just. Thank you. We don't need you anymore. We appreciate it. You can take a breather now. I think might be what's going on there.
Big pass in the middle of the field to number 4 for NC State. He's going to make a defender miss. 69 got it on the flagpole before he could get into the end zone. Good play there by number 69 for Chapel Hill.
69, been an impact player on both sides. Down inside the 5, but I think that should give NC State another first down here.
Yeah.
So
they've got to stop. Chapel Hill's got to stop missing on these flagpoles.
It's killing them. It's killing them.
Let's see. All right, we have a timeout. NC State. Let's see what they're going to do here. That brings on a first and goal for NC State.
Set up deep inside the 5. This is actually a little bit uncharacteristic for NC State. They haven't really been in the red zone that much. Most of their points have come off their giant gash plays, courtesy of number 7. But they have had some success, I guess, just in the extra point department. So I'm interested to see what they got in store here.
Oh, yeah, it is. It's going to be interesting to see what they're going to do here with number 7 on the sideline. Their biggest threat today. Number 44, quick pass, number 45, and he is in for the touchdown. 45 has been big in the red zone, especially on the extra points.
He has been. It almost seems like they've got number 7 as the vertical threat. He can kind of take the top off, bring down the deep ball, make the dynamic play, whereas number 45 can shore up the inside stuff. I think that
is
might
the
be
end of the
game
game.
right
That
there.
is, I believe that could have been mercy rule. So the score here today after that touchdown is 40-14. NC State taking the victory here. We will come right back to you in just a minute.
Locally owned and operated by an NC State graduate, the Red and White Shop is your one-stop shop for all things Wolfpack. Located in the Ridgewood Shopping Center off of Wade Avenue, the Red and White Shop recently expanded from 2,400 to 5,400 square feet. Whether you're in need of tailgating essentials, decals and magnets, home goods, apparel for people of all ages, or sporting goods, the Red and White Shop has it all. Stop by today for your NC State needs.
Hi there. You might wonder what a famous Hollywood celebrity like me is doing reading in the dark. Is this some new sort of Hollywood method acting? No, this is quite real.
Did you know that Americans use about 4 times as much energy per year as the global average? We waste energy left and right, despite the fact that the dirty fossil fuels we use to power our energy sources wreak havoc on the natural world and destroys valuable wildlife habitats.
By reading with my solar-powered night vision goggles, I'm saving energy and looking sleek.
You don't have to sit in the dark like Ed Begley Jr. to save the world. Fight climate change by speaking up for cleaner, smarter energy, including rooftop solar.
Oh, that's way better. Oh.
Do your part and find out other world-saving tips at betterthaned.org.
And welcome back here to Leaf Field. I'm Will Osmond alongside
Brody Galloway.
We're here with the final score of the NC State versus Chapel Hill flag football game. The score was 40-14. NC State took home the win. Like they did last time, they scored a couple of touchdowns over at UNC. We figured that they'd come back in here, come in looking for blood, and unfortunately that did not happen today. So Brody, who would you say were the most info-packed, the player of the games that we would like to see and hopefully look at maybe whenever we cover another flag football game?
For sure. I definitely say the impact players today for NC State were Connor McManus, the wide receiver. That was number 7. He was the guy that was just constantly torching people.
Yeah.
They couldn't seem to bring him down. The man was just a touchdown just about every time he touched the ball. And then Isaac Bell was the quarterback, making some stuff happen with his feet, throwing the deep ball perfectly. Really had the connection going there on their way to the Mercy Rule win here. So I think as long as that's going strong, NC State club flag football should be something to watch out for.
It should be. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I 100% agree with you there on both of those. And I'd say some impactful players for Chapel Hill today were definitely their quarterback, number 12.
No question.
Number 22, number 69, and number 2. I'd say all those, they're pretty equal in their stature of the most impactful. Sorry, I was jumbling my words there.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, and we had a pretty great day today.
Great day.
Yeah, I'd say that flag football is probably one of the funnest sports that I've covered, and I love it. I love watching.
Flag
I
football.
love flag football. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Unfortunately, we don't know who they play next, both teams, but we'll come back to you whenever we get that information, and it'll be on the YouTube channel. So yeah, check us out. And this is PackTV bringing you into the pack.
Our son Arjun was 6 weeks old and already had his first intestinal surgery when he was diagnosed with cystic fibrosis. CF is a rare, genetic, life-shortening disease that affects every organ in the body and makes breathing difficult. At age 3.5, Arjun looks completely normal, but on his belly are scars from being in the operating room 9 times, which can be a reminder of our family's daily fight to extend his life. Thanks to the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation, we know we are not in this fight alone. When the foundation was founded in 1955, children with CF rarely lived long enough to attend kindergarten. Today, thanks to the foundation's groundbreaking research, advocacy, and care, some people with CF are attending college, getting married, and starting families. But there is still much work to be done. Until CF stands for Cure Found, for all people with CF, including those like my son Arjun, we will not stop. Help us add tomorrows. Visit cff.org today.
At Potbelly, everything you find is a little bit happier, sweeter, fresher, groovier, and yummier. Why? Because at Potbelly, we know it's never enough to just eat lunch. You gotta feed your smile. Swing by for our new turkey club, handcrafted to make you smile.
This university is on a march to achieve our full potential.
We help empower each other to dream big and do big.
That's why I really love our slogan, Think and Do. When you get these folks from NC State, they don't mind rolling up their sleeves and getting their hands dirty.
Companies want to hire NC State students.
We make something impossible possible.
We've been equipped to go out there and do great things and to change the world.
It's in the DNA of the place. We're here to think and do the extraordinary.